Let's take a look inside of a mixing session. This song was part of a larger album that I produced and mixed here at my studio. This album came out last year and it was the debut record for a band called The Barons. Let's take a look. Welcome to my studio. My name's Jacob Samario, and I own a commercial recording studio called English Oak Recording that I started back in 2018. We're going to take a look at some of my favorite moments from this song that we cut here at my studio. And if you're in need of a professional mix or master, you can reach me via the first link in the description. Believe it or not, we risked breaking a tube amp just to record this song. First, let's take a listen and then I'll explain it. It happens right at this change from the chorus going into the bridge coming up. Also, what an incredible vocal right there. We hit that part so many times to get it right. As you can hear, there's a very dramatic change from that chorus into the bridge. So we needed something dramatic to happen to add even more impact into that section. We turned the spring reverb up all the way on the amp, picked it up a few inches and dropped it onto the ground. This caused the spring reverb to freak out once the amp hit the ground, risking, breaking the tubes or making them microphonic. But at the end of the day, no amps were harmed in the making of this song, and I'll show you what the effect ended up sounding like soloed. That's the sound of us dropping a Fender Supersonic, Fender Deluxe Reverb style amp onto the floor of my studio. That was just one of the layers we added into this song to make that change even more dramatic. As the song progresses, it ends up getting way more chaotic. We'll hear the end of the song later in the video, but before that, I want to show you another thing we did on the chorus. Whenever you're working in the studio, it's a great opportunity to make your song even bigger. Your imagination is really the limit of where you can take your song. Listen to these guitars right here. And watch what happens when I take out this layer here. Bring it in here. So here's what we did. We started with these chords right here. And then we added and that additional layer adds so much to the chorus. It really reinforces it in a way that you couldn't do when you were performing the song live. Let me show you the process behind exactly how we did that. I have to go grab a guitar to explain it. So in the chorus, he's playing B flat, F, A, a really simple trick to make your song feel bigger in the studio is to use a capo to layer an additional voicing in your song. On this song, for example, we could put a capo on the 8th fret, and what he's playing here is D, A, kind of a C sharp thing. Then he matches the bass here. It's once you start layering additional voicings like that you get this bigger studio sound. It's something that we did all across this entire record. I do this so much when I'm working with artists in the studio that I created a tool to help me find these additional voicings faster. Let me show you what it would look like using this tool on this song specifically. So we'd go here and we'd select major. This song is in F major. So we've got these three chords in the song: B flat, F, and A major. And we can see these three chords here on this row. We've got B flat, F, and usually it would be A minor in this key, but this song has this major third, so in our case, A major. So I can go through all these additional voicings to see which one best serves the song. And you can see we ended up using the capo on the 8th fret. If we want to play B flat, you can see that we need to play a D shape with the capo on the 8th fret. And then if we want to play the F chord, we're going to play an A shape. And if we want to play A major, we're going to play this C sharp shape. And that's how I would use this tool to find additional chord voicings for this song specifically. The Songwriter's Toolkit gives you 5 additional voicings for every single key, both major and minor. If you'd like to pick this up for yourself, I'll put a link to it in the description of this video. Since it's been released, it's had over 300 downloads, and yeah, it's just such a great tool that I and many other people use all the time. And lastly, when I'm building out a song, I love getting the sounds in the room, especially the experimental ones. Check this out. Earlier in the video, we talked about how we dropped the amp to create this impactful transition from the chorus into the bridge, and that bridge ends up being incredibly chaotic. Let's take a listen to it. That part right there is my favorite part. Honestly, we're gonna hang out here until the song ends because I love this part of the song. And the ending's really cool too. Check this out. Man, what a great song. What talented musicians. Let me show you how we got the majority of those sounds in the room. It's one of the most enjoyable parts of the creative process here in the studio. Now, my favorite layer in the bridge is this feedback layer right here. It's an oscillating TC Electronics delay, and we're getting it to oscillate and feedback on itself. We've got that pedal board creating that sound, running through the amp, and then we're capturing that with a 57. So whatever chaotic sounds come out of the amp are all 100% intentional and can't be changed after the fact. This was really one of my favorite parts in the bridge of this song. Let's solo it up so you can hear exactly what I'm talking about. It's so cool, so like spooky and eerie. And what's cool is the guitar player Josiah was saying that he doesn't know if his pedal is broken or if this is just a feedback characteristic of that TC Electronic delay pedal. But I am obsessed with it and I love it. All of these different pedals oscillate and feedback into themselves differently and give you these incredibly unique, like glitching, freaking out, chaotic effects. And discovering what they do in the room with the band is one of the most exciting things and one of my favorite parts working in the studio. Thank you so much for joining me today in the studio. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content just like this. And if y'all want me to dive deeper into this song or any other songs on the record, just let me know. I'd love to make more videos like this.